Salut, you wonderful simmers out there, and welcome. I am Shah from Gaming with Shah, and today we are going to be completing the StrangerVille story quest. So I currently have a written version of this on my website, gamingwithshah.com, where you can find all sorts of tutorials and guides, all to do with The Sims 4. So let's jump into it. This is gonna have a lot of cards. So first off, when you buy the pack, install the pack, you go into the StrangerVille neighborhood and either put a sim in, create a sim, or you use an existing sim, who I am using now, and you'll be greeted by this card. So StrangerVille, welcome to StrangerVille. The only thing stranger than the people is the flora. Soon after moving in, the town slogan is starting to make sense to you. Some of the locals are acting a bit suspicious, and there's a large number of military and scientists in town. Try asking people about StrangerVille. They might be able to shed some light on this strange situation. You also want to make sure you have the aspiration for this as well, which will be under location and StrangerVille Mystery. So you've got new resident, talk about StrangerVille with 5 sims, buy curos from the curio shop, examine a sealed door at the secret lab. Okay, so the curio guy is here. So we can buy curos from this guy here. So we just click on him and go buy curio items. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. So I am using a pre-existing George Calhill. He's a paranoid sim, I believe. Paranoid, active, hot-headed and dastardly. Okay, let's grab some sims here and talk about StrangerVille. We don't even have to introduce ourselves, apparently. So that's awesome. Are we in a career? No. There's one. Here comes another. Other sims. There's one. Let's go and travel to the lab. So the lab is located in this crater. Okay, so we have this red door glowing here. So that's the door we need to go to. He's having a good old gander. And there we go. So the door is locked. This door is locked. Looks like it requires a key card. Someone around town might know how to get one. Before leaving, poke around the secret lab to gather more information. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get rid of these. So we need to gather 15 pieces of evidence. So that just includes going over to these and searching for evidence on everything that is around. There's different bits. Computers as well can be examined when you're level 3. Okay then, so we've gone home and we have got the level 3 programming skill, so we are back. If you're suddenly worrying that you haven't got all of the pieces of information, all the pieces of evidence, then leave the lot, come back, and things will have regened essentially. Okay, awesome. Next we need to compile a dossier. Compile secret dossier. Awesome. So we've done that, and now we need to open the sealed door at the laboratory. It says open the sealed door. No. Okay. So question scientists, military, or conspiracy theorists to gain access. Okay, so we need to become friends with someone. Okay, so there is someone in a uniform. Perfect. Let's respectfully introduce ourselves and get to know them and be friends, so that we can then we'll be able to question them and get information. So yeah, we're friends, we're pals. Look, I really should not be doing this, but you look like you can help with this terrible situation. Take this key card. This will give you access to all the doors in the secret lab. Just be careful, no one has been down there since we sealed the door. Dun, dun, dun. We need to go and open that door now. So let's travel. What's his name again? George. Good old George. Oh. Collect 15 spore clusters. assemble the hazmat suit and traverse to the deepest parts of the lab. So we need to find an infection scanner by questioning military personnel at the local bar. Once you have one in your inventory, scan the ground to reveal spore clusters. We need to assemble the hazmat suit. So find a hazmat suit and spore filter, then combine them in your inventory. Question about spores with scientists at the local library and the Curo shop owner to get more information. First off, we are going to go for travel with our new friend Alec. And we've just had another pop-up. The bloom begins. Leaving the secret lab, you can't help but notice the sky has shifted to an eerie colour. Something has changed in StrangerVille, and not for the better. Opening the lab door must have released some kind of toxin into the air. You will need to find a way to protect yourself from the toxic spores in the secret lab. Try talking to people around town to see if they know anything that might help. So here's our Alec guy. So we want to question him about the spores. I don't think we're quite friends, but hopefully... Oh, I just got this new infection scanner. It is really cool. That is classified information. But if you can convince me, maybe I can give you one. Awesome. Okay, so we're going for the bribe rather than trying to convince him to give it to us. I really shouldn't, but whatever. The government has tons of these. Here you go. So we have that. Let's go to the Curo shop. I have a couple of those hazmat suits in my secret inventory. I doubt they will do much good without the spore filter. Yes, please. Let's secret inventory. There we go. Okay, so there will be some scientists hopefully showing up any minute now. Oh, look, there's our first case of a possessed person. That's how they walk around. Respectfully introduce myself to you. How are you doing, dear sir? So this one, I ended up having to switch sim. I have the materials to craft a spore filter, but I have not been able to analyze enough spore clusters. Use the chemical analyzer at the secret lab to construct the infection profile data. Bring it to me and I can construct a spore filter. Okay, here we are. Let's scan here. There we go. We've got 2 that time. 3, 4. There we go. Put these in our inventories. And I will do this until we have 15. Okay, let's go ahead and invite that invite to hang out at current lot. Chemical analyzer. Bingo. Okay, so that's where we need to go. So he is just doing his thing here. Okay, so we need to get to know her better again. Okay then, so let's just go over this again. So when you've reached to part 3 of this aspiration, click on the floor, get the parts to come up. Put the spores in your inventory, go down here in the lab and construct infection profile data, get to know a scientist, and then ask to craft it. Wow, you did it! Let me analyze this infection profile data and I will send you a spore filter in the mail soon. Keep digging and you might find a vaccine for this infection after all. Let's see if it's already here. I'm gonna get him to go and get the mail, hopefully. Oh, combine with spore filter. Okay, so we've done that. Now we can go to the deepest parts of the lab. vaccinate 3 Sims, recruit 3 Sims to help stop the source of the infection, defeat the source of the infection. We need to scan the floor. All right, and 1 bizarre fruit. So if we go up here, we can see these plants. Okay, so apparently nurture it, and when it opens, you grab it. Otherwise, you can get them from the debug menu. Harvest. Create the experiment. I'm gonna have to do that 2 more times. Okay, so he's just about to finish making the last one. And so now we need to go and vaccinate 3 Sims to see if it works. And we have another pop-up. Stop the infection. You've discovered the source of the infection plaguing Strangeville, an enormous mother plant buried in the base of the lab. The only way to get the town back to normal is to defeat the vile creature. Find a cure for the infection and assemble a team to destroy the mother plant. Right, so I need to find some Sims who are possessed. There is one. Let's test experimental vaccine. This is basically just the interaction to throw a drink in someone's face. Beautiful. Eureka, the vaccine seems to be isolating the infection. Head back to the secret lab and create. Okay, so let's head back there. Okay, so you do have to go ahead and get more of the clusters and more of the bizarre fruit. Okay then guys, so I have just been making the vaccines. So we have 3 of them. So let's head back to the bar. Our military friend that got caught last. Here's a quick little tip. Make sure you keep an eye on who you had vaccinated, because they're the Sims that you have to recruit. Okay then, so I have got some extra vaccines, so hopefully that helps. Attempt to fight plant with, and then we'll grab our 3 that we have got. Hopefully they'll join us. Here they are. So they'll each take a side. We're at the top. Here we go. So we can spray, mega spray. Oh, we've got another guy. We've got other guys walking around. And you can see the plant's health at the top. Oh, 1 more spray. 1 more spray. Mega spray. Whoa. We survived! Everyone is celebrating well and truly. Yay! And there you have it. Hero of Strangeville is the reward that you get. So we have Hero of Strangerville. So we got the Hero of Strangerville reward trait. As the Hero of Strangerville, you will receive fan mail as well as being able to retell the tale of how you defeated the source of the infection. And there you have it, guys. We have defeated him, her, it's a mother, so her. And if you have enjoyed this as ever, please do subscribe. There will be more tutorials coming your way. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.